in this playlist, we will solve the data science assignment. So, starting with the first question. So, the question is explain the difference between supervised and unsupervised learning. Provide examples of algorithm of each type of learning and discuss scenarios where each would be appropriately used. So, the fundamental difference lies in the type of data used for training and the goal of learning process. So we'll look for the supervised learning first. So supervised learning is like learning under the guidance of a teacher or supervisor. The algorithm is trained on data that is labeled, meaning each input is paired with the correct output. Now its characteristics are data that requires label training data where the desired output label is known for each input, and the goal is to learn a mapping function from the input features to the output label, allowing the model to predict the output for new unseen data. Tasks include primarily used for classification, that is predicting a category, and regression, that is predicting a continuous value. So in this supervised learning algorithm, we have classification and regression. Under classification, we have logistic regression, naive Bayes, linear determinant analysis, and decision tree, random forest, vector support machine, k-nearest neighbors, gradient boosting algorithm, neural networks, which are also included in the regression part. So in regression, the other three we have linear regression, regression, and lasso regression. Now, the scenarios where supervised learning is appropriate. So, we have email spam detection, medical diagnosis, sentiment analysis, loan approval prediction, house price prediction, and image classification. Now, moving on to the unsupervised learning. So, unsupervised learning is like self discovery or exploring without a teacher. So, the algorithm is trained on unlabeled data and must find the inherent patterns, structures, or relationship within the data on its own. Its key characteristics include data that uses unlabeled training data where there are no predefined output values or categories. Goal is to infer the underlying structure or distribution of the data to group similar instances to reduce complexity. The algorithm tries to make sense of the data, and its tasks include primarily use for clustering, association, and dimensionality reduction. So the unsupervised learning algorithms are principal component analysis, that is PCA, k-means clustering, hierarchical clustering, and DB scan clustering. Now, the scenarios where unsupervised learning is appropriate, they are customer segmentation, anomaly detection, market basket analysis, data compression, and social network analysis. So it was all about supervised and unsupervised learning. So this is the end of question one. We'll solve the other questions in the next video. Thank you.